Welcome to the Gentle Yoga Classic Pose Review. We're reviewing my favorite pose today, tree pose. So you want to begin in mountain on your mat, feet hip width apart. And three very important things for tree are to root through the feet, just like a tree, through the roots. And you also want to keep your core centered. So awareness of that center in front of the spine, in the center of the body. And you want to keep aware of your gaze. Make sure you gaze at a still point in the distance. So those are three very important cues, but otherwise there are many more cues, so I'll guide you through that. So you come to stand in mountain, feet hip width apart, making a strong footprint in an imaginary sand below you, or soil, and feel the roots of those imaginary tree that you are below you, growing into the earth. Take the hands to the hips, so you have an awareness of the hip bones pointing forward. And take the hands to the low ribs. Just notice that the low ribs want to be tucked in towards the back of the body while the heart is shining forward and the collarbones are wide and reaching out to the sides. The shoulders drop away from the ears. And through it all, just remember that a tree is a perfect design because it's imperfect. So let's begin. Take those hands to the hips and keeping that left foot very super strong, keeping the tower strong by engaging your glutes about 25 to 30%. We're just going to shift the weight to the left side. So just practice that weight shift before you get into the pose. Just shift the weight and lift that weight off the right side slightly without leaning too far over to the side. So stand through your left foot, feel that strength of your glutes, of the core zipping up into a nice fitted core. You can even take your right foot out to the side and notice the evenness through the core and the hips as you do that. So just keep that evenness. You can even lift the knee of the right side up, just testing your core again, testing that balance. You can get into tree pose various ways. Let's start in mountain pose, and we're going to turn the right hip out, turn the right knee out, and bring the heel of the right foot against the left ankle. You're going to kickstand your right foot and keep the toes curled on that right foot. Take the hands to the hips. And so here is where you can pull into the center. Let's take prayer position in front of the heart. As you press the palms together and the elbows out to the side, you'll feel tapping into your center. So this is where you have that opportunity with your right foot on the floor to just feel yourself rooted through those feet and especially through the left foot. Don't lock that knee, lift up through the crown of the head, just tiny micro bend in that left knee. If you'd like from here, you can take that right foot up the side of the left leg, rest it on the side of the shin. Check in again, roll the shoulders away from the ears. And if you feel yourself swaying, perfect, that's swaying tree. And allow the foot to creep up if you'd like. Use this contact of your right foot against the left side to tap into that center. From here, you can take the foot and even help that right foot up towards the inner thigh and really feel that the left thigh and the right foot pressing together. You can even lift the arms up into branches and sway like a tree. Close the eyes if you really want to test your balance. And from here, again, let's check in with the low ribs. They're tucked in. And the spine is gently seen. You can also fall out of it. That's called a falling tree. So we'll come into that tree pose, feeling the spine nice and long. Exhale, bring the right foot down, and now we'll shift the weight again. So feel the weight shift onto the right side, keeping your gaze steady. We can take that weight shift into the right side and reach the left foot out to the side, Or lift the left knee up, keeping those hips steady and even. Now we're going to turn the left hip out, and we're going to have the left knee out to the side, curl the left toes under, kickstand into the right side, draw into the center, coming into prayer position. Tap into that strength within. And then we'll see if you can lift the left foot along the right shin, lifting up through the crown of the head. You can come out to branches, or you can help your left foot up to the inner thigh of the right side. Overall, keep yourself steady. Keep your awareness of your strength of the trunk, the roots, and the crown of the head, and reach out into branches. Draw that energy back to the center and allow your left foot down, back into mountain pose where we began. Namaste.